It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs.
The playoffs have arrived. It is the start of Super Wild Card Weekend. And off we go here on this Saturday. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It is Aziz Al-Shire with the stop. They face second down and 7. Gesicki, the man in motion. Second down, Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
First and 10.
11.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. On the ground, it's Brown. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Burrow here on second down. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll try to run for it. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16. Burrow now. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got his man complete to Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Brings up second and 12. At the 50.
On on the bootleg, it's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's going to have a Texans first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. The extra point is good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Bengals offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Once again, it's Pacheco. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. It was Cam Taylor-Britt with the tackle. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled. First half continues. Here's Stroud. Open man, that's Collins.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So, on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. Now, a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. On first down, Burrow. That's to the right side for Burton. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Brown. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They bring Chase in motion. Now Brown. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Burrow. He finds Austin with the grab. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Here's Brown. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. It is brought in the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 21-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. The PAT, up and good. And the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bengals offense and T. Higgins set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. 2nd down and 8. Now Burrow on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And this will be a Texans 1st down as he gets this up past the 35. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw, Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On 1st and 10, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A 1st down throw for Burrow. This one grabbed by Austin. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Burrow. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To throw that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Henry To'oTo'o.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. One final throw before the break. Toward the sideline. That's caught by Dell. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. On second down, Pacheco. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And on third down, that ball incomplete. The Texans set to punt this one away.
Geno Stone on the coverage.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. They bring Chase in motion. On first down, Burrow. That one finds Chase.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Here now, third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal. To throw is Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. Stroud quickly out to Collins. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. The extra point is good. And the Texans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense headed back to take over once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. A carry here for Brown. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Tackle there by Will Anderson. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. This one complete to Higgins. This crowd hoping for...
Previous play is under review.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Going right sideline and complete. Set to go now on first and 10. Burrow to throw. He runs with it. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Throwing is Burrow. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Burrow. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Burrow. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. Both these offenses have been in form. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this 3rd quarter, and it's 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. From the gun, here's Pacheco. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. 3rd and 5. Stroud going to set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now a timeout called by the defense. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense is going to get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. One. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Gesicki, the man in motion. 2nd down, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They go play action for Burrow. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The Texans offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud. That's to the tight end, Stover. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Higgins sent in motion. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. To throw is Burrow. That one knocked away and incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Burrow now. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Now a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. That one's on Orlando Brown Jr. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Burrow here on 2nd down. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Burrow. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. He's got it at the 7. And he's into... So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. As they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.